So this is the Realme 12 5G smartphone, and very pet questions that I'm asked every time is that which is the best smartphone to buy under 20,000. Now options are ample, but not many make it to the hit list. And just as I was figuring out the options, I got my hands on this Realme 12 5G smartphone that's just been launched. So let's find out how good is this one. And before we start, let's quickly tell you about the pricing. The 8GB 128 costs you about 20,999, and with offer you might snag the deal at just rupees 20,000. Let's get started with the design first. So the design is indeed very impressive. Not that you'll find anything new in this one, but just the color and the form factor makes you go wow. It does look premier, but is in the budget category. The vegan leather quality at the back that you can see is good. The camera module is attractive, which is inspired by a luxury watch dial. The phone is boxy with a broad and flat display and certainly has impressive aesthetics and design. The olive color that you see here, yes, which they're calling as pioneer green, sure wins the heart. Just that the broadness of the phone might give you discomfort to some of you. Overall, a good job by the brand. Now up next, the display, 6.67 inches is the screen size with the full HD plus display, and that's very crisp. I personally did like the clarity and the colors. Screen refreshes the auto mode between 60 Hz to 120 Hz, but one can customize too. Bezel-less screen and 2000 nits brightness makes everything look impressive. And not to forget the rainwater touch, which is very good. So even if the screen is wet, you can still operate it with your wet hands. Good for taking this in the rain, and even for the gym goers, yes, this is not a bad technology. Moving on to performance of the phone. The Realme 12 Plus 5G is powered by MediaTek Dimensity 7050 processor. Switching between the apps was very smooth and everything launched very quickly. So for the gamers, we didn't test this rigorously, but for whatever little that I did, it was decent. No heating, no lagging. Android 14 it works on with the UI 5.0, and yes, it does have quite a bit of bloatware, but breather is you can get rid of it. The battery is 5000 mAh and it's decent for this price segment, and 67 watts of fast charging is what you get, and it makes it even better. The phone lasted about 1.5 days, and for charging, well, almost 100% in less than 1 hour. Amazing, no? Now the camera. So the USP here is the Sony LYT600 sensor that's in Realme 12 Plus, the first ever budget smartphone to get this one. Since this one till now has been provided only in high-end smartphones. So you take a look at the camera specs first, and then we tell you the quality of the camera lenses pictures. Take a look. Realme 12 rear camera comes with 50 megapixel f1.88 with Sony LYT600 OIS. Portrait camera is 2x in sensor zoom and 8 megapixel ultra wide with f2.2. You have 2 megapixel macro camera. Well, talking about the front cameras, it has 16 megapixel with f2.45, and yes, the video recording is 4K at 30 frames per second, 1080p at 30 and 60 fps, and 720p at 30 and 60 frames per second. So now let's take a look at the pictures. The outdoor pictures came out to be very impressive. Lens captured the details very nicely. The colors are very accurate, very clear, and the pics have good depth. The wide angle shots are very precise, and check these black and white shots, looks very chic. Portrait mode is the best feature. Take a look. Impressive depth effect and amazing camera clarity and colors. Though the macro mode wasn't very great, it gave us just about decent pics. The colors also in this mode did not seem very accurate. Talking about the selfies, well, they came out to be pretty nice and good as well, especially the portrait mode, and same for the video as well. Take a look at one of the video that we recorded from the Realme 12 Plus 5G. mentioned, very few smartphones are there जो कि hit list पर अपना नाम लिखवा सकते हैं. So, is this the best phone under 20,000? Well, this one does make it to the list. Yes, the design is very good. The camera performance is impressive. The phone's performance is very, very decent. The battery life is good. So, overall, if you see, there are no issues, and this one can be a good buy, that too under 20,000 rupees. For the bloatware, well, we told you, you can get away with it. So, sorted. Let me know your experience if you buy this phone. This is the Realme 12 Plus 5G smartphone. Thank me later.